Hi friends, my name's Janet and today is day 16 of the 30-day yoga challenge. 30 yoga classes, each class around 30 minutes long, 30 days in a row. So let's come on down to our mat and have a seat. I'm going to recommend for today's practice that you grab some props, a blanket and maybe 2 blocks. I think they might be helpful. And we're working toward a posture called eagle pose. It looks like this. Ooh. It's a hard one, I know, it's a challenge. Eagle pose. So get your props ready and come to seated. I recommend sitting on a blanket. We'll be seated for a little while. The posture requires quite a bit of flexibility, internal rotation of the hips, and shoulder stretching as well. So we'll get our bodies ready, warmed up, and then into it. So I always like to infuse the class with an inspiration as well, and eagles are known for having amazing vision. They can see a tiny little mouse thousands of feet away from them, and so as we move through our practice today, we're going to cultivate what we call drishti focus. Drishti is the Sanskrit word that we use for focus, which is a combination of intensity, like single pointed focus, and a balance of softness with the focus. So rather than intense, there's a balance of softness to the focus. So as you move onto your mat in a seated position, sweep your arms high overhead, lift your gaze up and look at your hands. Bring your palms together to touch above you. And as you exhale, watch your hands. Look at them as they slide down to the space right in front of your heart. Gazing down at your hands, choose, if you're ready, to close your eyes. Take a moment to think about what you're working on, maybe in your life off the mat. What are you focusing on in your life? What are you creating? Staying focused is how we get things done. Take a deep breath in and draw that intention to be focused, finding drishti focus. And then as you exhale, open your eyes and release your palms down to your sides. So we're going to start with a little shoulder release. Take your shoulders, roll them forward, up, and send them down and back. How are your shoulders feeling today? Do that again. Just rolling them around, just moving them around. Good, one at a time. Feels kind of sexy. Alrighty, take your arms, reach them out like the letter T, and draw your right arm across your chest and your left arm underneath the right. So you're going to straighten the right arm, draw your shoulder down, and draw your right arm across your body. Good. Feel that stretch in the upper back and the right shoulder. Let's take it to the other side. Both arms reach out, and then the left arm sweeps across you, and the right hand comes below onto the left arm. Drop your shoulders down from your ears, really drawing the arm across your chest. Please be aware, how does that feel? If there's any discomfort, be careful. The shoulder joint and the hip joint are very mobile, a ball and socket joint, which means great mobility, but also a tendency to be prone to injury or discomfort. So take care of yourself. Only do what feels right for you. Take your arms, sweep them out like the letter T, turn your thumbs down, reach your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers as best you can. You can use a strap if your hands don't connect back there. Grab an end of the strap in each hand, and then send your knuckles down toward the earth as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel your chest expand. Good. Just a couple breaths here. So then let's let that go and move into the hips. So we're going to start by picking up the right leg and holding onto the right foot with your left hand, and your right hand holds the right knee, and you're going to gently rock your leg side to side. Start to loosen up the right hip. I call this rock the baby, and the reason is if your hips are flexible enough, draw the leg in closer and hold your leg like a baby and rock it. If it's not happening, just hold on with your hand on the right knee and left hand on the right foot. Good. You can talk sweet to that little baby. Hi, cutie. Okay, guess what? You've got twins. Let's get the other baby. Here we go. We're going to pick up the left knee, left hand on the left knee, right hand on the left foot. Keep the foot flexed and rock the baby number 2, the twin. And only if it feels right and your hip feels loose enough, draw that baby close to your heart and wrap your arms around your shin, and maybe you look down at that sweet baby. Oh my goodness, I have 2 granddaughters, and so I love that I have these 2 babies to rock whenever I get a chance. All right, let that go. Let's change positions now and come into tabletop. Come onto your hands and your knees. Your blocks can be nearby, your blanket, you just shove it out of the way for now. And we really sort of loosened up the hips, so just rock your hips a little bit side to side. And then take your knees wide, big toes touch, find your way to child's pose. Oh, doesn't it feel better when you warm up the hips like this? So we're going to continue to explore the shoulders as you come on down. Before releasing your forehead, take your right arm and slide it under the left arm and come to resting on your right shoulder, right temple. Your left hand can reach forward or work it up into the air, left hand into the air, turn your left thumb down and reach your left hand behind your back, just opening up the left shoulder, just loosening up the shoulders. Really good here today. All right, change it up. Left hand reaches out, we're gonna lift up, slide the right hand out, and the left arm now sweeps under the right. As you settle down onto the shoulder and the temple, take your right hand into the air, turn your thumb down, and wrap the right hand behind your back. Feel the shoulder rotation there. A couple of breaths here, just loosening up the shoulders here, exploring what space we've created here in our shoulders. Good, and then release it out. Right hand releases out, lift up, stretch your left hand forward, and settle into child's pose. As you settle in, begin to cultivate your Ujjayi breathing. Breathe slowly and deeply in and out of your nose. Even the breath out, the length of the inhale equal to the length of your exhalation. Take 2 more slow breaths here, really settling into the breath. Good, and then lift your gaze and begin to rise up, coming up onto your hands and knees, tabletop position. From tabletop position, curl your toes under and exhale to downward facing dog. Big stretch here, really getting into the hamstrings for the first time today, pressing your heels down, press your heart toward your thighs, spread your fingers wide. Really feeling nice and strong here in the arms. We've been building strength over the last couple of weeks and we're feeling it really starting to happen. From down dog, start to look forward and carefully walk to forward fold, ragdoll version. Your feet are separated hip distance or more. Hold on to opposite elbows and sway gently side to side. Hopefully that feels good. Keep a softness to your knees. And then come back to center. Take your hands and see if you can weave them behind your back. If you need to use your strap, go ahead and grab the strap. Otherwise, as you weave your fingers, keep the knees bent and send your arms over your head as best you can. Mindful of any sensations of discomfort. If you have any discomfort, release or stay with it a couple more breaths. And then release your fingertips to your yoga mat. Some like their feet separated for sun salutations. Others bring them together. I personally like to toe heel my feet together. Decide what works best for you. Breathe into a halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you, really flattening your back and draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Your gaze is slightly forward. Breathe in and breathe out to release to forward fold. Circle the arms wide. Inhale, rise to mountain. Here we are in our first mountain pose. Palms turn in, shoulders relax down. Feel strong in the foundation. Balance the weight between the inner and outer parts of your feet, forward and back a little bit until it settles just right. Feel firm and strong in your foundation. Breathe in. Stay as you breathe out. Let's start to cultivate a little balance challenge, shifting onto the left foot. Lift your right knee into the air. You can stay exactly as you are or kick your right heel out, straightening the right leg. Bend the right knee, place your right foot back down. Shift onto the right foot. Start to cultivate a connection to the right foot and earth, and then lift the left knee. Really feeling strong? If you straighten the leg on the first side, here we go. We're going to extend the left heel out, only if you did it on the first side, and breathe. Good. Bend the left knee, place your left foot on the mat. Breathe in. And as you exhale, bow forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, plant your palms and step to high plank. Working with the shoulder joint. Breathe into high plank and breathe out to down dog. Let's do it again. Here we go. Inhale, high plank, tummy tight. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, shift forward to plank. And breathe out, hips high, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more. Inhale. As you exhale, look forward. Breathe in and breathe out to walk to forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way to mountain. And as you exhale, feel the left foot connected to the earth. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Breathe in, bend the right knee, and breathe out to place the right foot down. Second side, shift to the right foot. Breathe in, lift the left knee. Breathe out, extend the left foot. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, left foot to the mat. Big breath in as you lengthen tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe out, plant the palms, and step back. Inhale to plank, hold there. Exhale to down dog. Again. Breathe in, high plank. Breathe out, down dog. One more time. Inhale, plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Breathe in, look forward, and breathe out to step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Let's do it again. Exhale, left foot anchors to the mat. Inhale, right knee lifts. Exhale, right leg extends. Breathe in, bend the right knee, and breathe out to return right foot to the mat. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, left foot extends out. Breathe in, bend the left knee, and exhale, left foot returns to the mat. Stand tall as you breathe in. Fold forward as you breathe out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to plank. Breathe in to whole plank. Breathe out, down dog. Good. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. 1 more time. Inhale, high plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, look forward and step all the way through. Once again, seated on your mat. Whew, that was a pretty good warm up, wasn't it? So we're gonna work our abdominals a little bit. We're gonna challenge ourselves pretty much today, but I know you've got this. So grab some water, towel off, and meet me lying on your back on your mat for some abdominal strengthening core work. Alrighty. So as you come on down, stretch it out nice and long, full body stretch. Breathe that length. Stay as you breathe out. Maybe 1 more big breath in. And then as you breathe out, draw your knees in. Good. Rock a little side to side. You'll feel your low back extend and stretch. Nice little massage. Eagle crunches. Place both feet on the mat. Right beneath your seat. Take your right leg, kick it up, and crush your right leg over your left leg tightly at the thighs and knees. All right, now the arms. Right arm sweeps under left arm, crossing at the elbows. Hands could rest on your shoulders if your shoulders are tender. Some people use genie arms, that works too. If you can wrap them around to your palms touch, make that connection. Some people can even hook their toes here. Breathe in to lift up a little bit, lengthen and stretch, and exhale, bring your elbows and knees as close together to touching as possible. Do it again. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, crunch. Woo, these are intense. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. 1 more time, breathe in, stretch, and exhale, eagle crunch. On your inhale, stretch it out nice and long. Extend, release, stretch. Oh my goodness. Okay, second side, here we go. Both feet on the mat beneath your seat. Left leg over right, crossing at the thighs and knees, snugly together. Left arm under right, find the arm variation. Hands to the shoulders, genie arms, or wrapping so much that your palms touch. If you can hook the toes, take that added challenge. Lift up and breathe in as you lengthen, and exhale, bring it in, crunch. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, eagle crunch. Do it again, breathe in, extend, breathe out, crunch. 1 more time, breathe in, exhale, eagle crunch. Nice, release all the way up. Full body stretch, stretch it out nice and long. Breathe in, and as you exhale, hug your knees back into your heart, rock gently, side to side. And then change and rock forward and back along your spine 3 times, coming to a seated position. Boat pose, Navasana. Roll your shoulders down and back, sit up nice and tall. Begin to lift your legs up. If that's not happening, leave your feet on the mat. It's okay, do it your way. Maybe the arms extend out. Keep the spine nice and long. One more challenge. If you're up for it, to straighten your legs. Hold as long as you can. A little bit longer. I know you got this. We're here for 3. So strong. 2, 1 with control. Lower all the way down. Full stretch. Nice. Couple breaths here. Whew. All right. Next, exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Place both feet on the mat beneath your seat. You're going to take your right leg over your left, but keep the feet separated. Draw both knees into your chest. Lift your head up and see if you can hold on to your feet. And then lay back down. So for most of us, capturing the feet is just a little too stretchy. So maybe holding your knees and just pulling them to their chest. We're just stretching into the hips. Good. All right, let's take it to the second side. We're gonna release the legs onto the mat. This time, left leg over right. Keep the feet apart. Lift your gaze. If you can grab your feet, grab a hold of your feet and lay back down. If you're unable to capture the feet, that's pretty normal. It's okay. Just grab your knees and pull them in nice and tight. Really great stretch. Really warming up the hips here. Getting ready for our peak posture. We're almost there. A little more stretchy to do and then we'll get there. Let's go ahead and release the legs. Place your feet on the mat with your knees falling open wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. And while we're here, let's work our abs a little bit of crunching. Supta Baddha Konasana. Crunches, bound angles, sit-ups, fingers to the back of the head, elbows wide. Breathe in, and as you exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Pull the tummy in tight. Exhale, lift. Good. Couple more, just like that. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Last one. Good. Bring the knees up. Take it into a full extension, full body stretch. And then breathe out to hug your knees in and rock a little side to side. Rock and roll along your spine 3 times until you come all the way up to a seated position. And once you find that seated position, go ahead and grab your blocks, place them at the upper corners of your mat. If your knees are tender, have your blanket nearby. I'll show you how to use that. Meet me in tabletop. Meet me in tabletop and then find your way to downward facing dog. Big stretch. Good. Feel your hamstrings stretch out. Spread your fingers wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, look forward, and breathe out to walk to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit deep and reach high. The foundation for eagle is chair. So see if you can sit just a little bit deeper. Holding out there, feel the leg strength, feel your stamina. Lift your 10 toes, spread them out. Look down, do you see your knees or your feet? If not, back your hips up just a little bit. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, grab the blocks. And exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Take your blanket, if you want, and slide it underneath your left knee. Doesn't that feel great? Press your hips forward, lift your gaze, really open your heart. This is a variation of Crescent Lunge. We're really working towards stretching through the front of the left hip. Good. And then let's take the counter stretch, walk your blocks back, straighten your front leg, and bow down over the front leg. And then lift your gaze and shift forward. Moving the blocks forward, take your right block inside the right foot or hands inside the right foot and toe heel your right foot to the outer right corner of the mat. I like to take my blocks to their lowest, firmest, flattest setting, shifting forward, lower down to your forearms. I've got a link for you if you don't have all these great props. They're pretty easy to get on Amazon. You can find them almost anywhere. So I'll provide a link for a really reasonably priced set of props for yoga if you don't already have them. Good. Let's make our way back up onto the palms. Set the blocks aside. We'll use those again for the second side. Pick up your back knee and see if you can step to the front of the mat. Pretty challenging transition. Grab your blocks. Let's do the other side. Step the right foot to the back and drop down to your right knee. Begin to stretch the front of your right hip by pressing your pelvis forward. Good. You can move the blocks higher or lower, whatever works for you. Just really pausing. We're nice and warm, getting some good stretches. All right, counter stretch with the monkey god stretch, hamstring stretch for the left leg. Walk the blocks back, straighten the left leg, and bow down over your left leg. Really enjoy the stretch. Pull your toes back towards your nose to get more out of the stretch. Good. And then begin to lift up and shift forward. Moving the blocks forward, lift up your left block, put it inside the left foot, and toe heel your left foot to the outer left corner of the mat. Take your blocks and lay them down at their lowest, flattest, stable setting. Then lean forward and come on down to your forearms. Just stretching out here, noticing the stretch in your left hip right through here. I hope you're feeling it. I sure am. Alrighty, make your way back up onto your palms. Set your blocks aside. We're gonna bring the left foot in, pick up the back knee, and step forward to forward fold. And from forward fold, round up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Once you come up, circle your arms high overhead, lift your gaze, look at your hands. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart center. Let your gaze follow your hands. Focus on your hands. And then close your eyes for a moment. What are you trying to accomplish in life? Can you stay focused, single-pointed, unwavering? Blink your eyes open. Drishti focus is intense and yet gentle or soft at the same time. So let's begin to make our way into balancing Intreaty posture. It's a great foundational pose. We shift to the left foot, turn the right foot out, and slide the right foot to the calf. How does that feel? Maybe onto the floor, maybe grab a piece of furniture for help. If you're feeling ready for a little more challenge today, reach your right hand down, grab a hold of your right ankle, and pull your right foot above the left knee and connect it to the inner left thigh. So you always want to go above or below the knee. Next, you might grow branches, challenge your balance, stay focused. Maybe your upper body moves a little bit. Try to find firmness in the low body. Steady focus, unwavering, and yet somewhat soft. Bring your hands back to your heart space and lower your right foot to the mat. Awesome. Shifting onto the right foot, turn your left foot out and bring it to the calf. And only if you did it on side one, reach down with your left hand and bring the left foot to the inner right thigh. Find the version that works for you. Try to match both sides. Steady focus, steady breathing. Feel firm through the right leg. Feel open in the upper body. Your focus is steady on one thing, one unmoving, unwavering focal point. And then maybe bring a smile to your face to bring a softness to your gaze. And then bring your hands back to your heart and lower your left foot to your yoga mat. Now, sometimes balance is challenging, and for me, eagle is one of the more challenging eagle or balance poses. So if you would like, you can use blocks, and I'll demonstrate how. So grab your blocks and place them on either side of your feet. This might help you out when you're balancing. So with the blocks there, the foundation for eagle is chair, arms high, sit deep. Take your right leg, lift it up and over your left leg. Now, if you're really challenged, your right toes touch the block on the left side. Maybe you don't need the block and you can hook your toes. I've been working on that for a long time. Upper body, right arm under left, crossing at the elbows, palms touch. Maybe lift your elbows just a little bit and sit just a little deeper. Steady focus, steady breath. And then unravel. Come back up and let's find side two. Sit back into chair, shifting onto the right leg. Take your left leg over the right, crossing tightly at the knees. Maybe your toes touch the block like I'm demonstrating or hook around. For me, the foot usually just kind of hangs around. And now the left arm comes under the right, so the leg that goes over is the arm that goes under. And you find that steady focus and sit a little deeper. How's the breath? Keep it flowing in and out of your nose, smooth and steady. One more breath. And then breathe in to unravel. Come all the way up and release your arms. All right, we're gonna take a second set of eagle posture. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see what that looks like. And we're gonna take this eagle into flight. Okay, so my blocks are gonna move out of the way because I'm feeling like I got this today. Let me take the blanket, shift that out of the way as well. Stepping to the top of the mat, join me please. Inhale, mountain. And as you exhale, sit down into chair. This time, let's start with the arms. Take your right arm underneath your left arm, crossing at the elbows. Bring your palms to touch. Find that steady drishti focus. And then take your right leg, lift it over the left. The right hip wants to slide forward, square your hips, and if you can, sit just a little deeper. Hold here, keep breathing, stay focused. And then begin to rise and unravel. See if you can fly that eagle, taking the right leg back and the arms out like wings. Steady focus, maybe flap your wings to take flight. Good, and then both feet meet on the mat and both arms reach high overhead. Breathe in, exhale back to chair, second side. Left arm under right, palms touch or hands to the shoulders. Find your focus. Shift onto the right leg, take the left leg over the right. Steady focus, pull the left hip back slightly. Square your hips, square your shoulders. Steady breathing, steady focus. Good. Here we go, let's fly. Unravel the left leg, unravel the arm, straighten the supporting right leg. Reach your eagle's wings out to the side and flap them. Really good. And then both feet meet on the mat. Arms reach high overhead, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Let's squat down to a seated position on the mat. Excellent work, nicely done. Starting to wind down here. Check in, how you feeling? Grab water if you need to, and come to lying on your back. Once on your back, hug both knees in for a squeeze and rock gently side to side. And then reach between your legs and grab your feet for happy baby. And stretch side to side. Doesn't it feel good? It's a counter stretch really from all that leg crossing that we did. We're just opening up the hips here, feeling good. Come back to center, hug both knees into your chest. And let's come into an eagle leg twist. Take your right leg, kick it over the left. Draw both knees towards your chest, or if you're really tight and twist, lift your feet on the mat. Breathe in, and as you exhale, take both knees over to the left. Turn your gaze to the right. We did this yesterday, I believe. Doesn't it feel good? Just a little deeper twist for you here. Excellent. And then slowly unravel your twist, unravel your legs, hug both knees in. Eagle twist side, 2 feet on the mat, left leg over right. Hug the knees to your chest or leave your feet on the ground for a little easier twist. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, guide your left leg over to the right in eagle legs. Look to the left. Maybe the right hand pulls the left leg closer to the earth. Feels like such a good stretch. Excellent. Unravel your twist. Unravel your legs, hug both of your knees in, give yourself a squeeze, pull yourself into a nice tight little ball, breathe in, and as you exhale, relax into relaxation posture, Shavasana, let it go. Close your eyes. Let go of controlling your breath, just let your breath flow as naturally as possible. Pause and rest here for a few minutes. When you rest, you soak up all the benefits of our practice. And as you rest, I'll share a little bit more inspiration as I always do. Whenever you're trying to accomplish something, it's important to remain focused. The focus can become very intense. And so while keeping your focus steady, also bring a softness to it. Like drishti focus in yoga, we can create drishti off our mat in our lives. We want to get something done, but we're open to change. We're open to having an input from other places, people. Maybe life just sends you a message and says, your focus is good, but soften it a little here. I hope you take that with you as you move out into the day. When you're ready, wake up your body by wiggling fingers and toes, and maybe rocking your head side to side or stretching your body long. Roll to whatever side feels best today and bring yourself upright to seated. And once you arrive seated, circle your arms high overhead, lift your gaze, bring your palms to connect above you. And as you breathe out, slide your hands down to your heart space. Press your thumb knuckles against your breastbone and gaze down at your fingertips. Or perhaps close your eyes and take a moment in gratitude for the opportunity you have to really stay focused today, to accomplish whatever it is that needs doing, and then also to keep a softness and a willingness to change. Draw your hands up to the third eye, the space between your eyebrows. What an honor to guide your strong and beautiful practice. Stay focused, my friends. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for 30 days of beginning yoga. We're more than halfway there. Stay with me. Stay focused. We got this. Subscribe. Please share with friends and ask friends to subscribe to our channel as well, Free Yoga Club. And I'll meet you on the mat again soon. Thank you.